welcome everyone to the very first episode of the Babble Podcast. My name is Julio, and we have
Marco
and
Andrew
here with us today to discuss things like the Power Rangers movie that just came out this Friday, and also trailers coming out for Justice League this summer. Okay, Marco, take it away.
Well, I want to start with
You're right.
with us, just kind of see what's going on with our week. Anything new with you guys? Just so that people know kind of a little bit about us.
Well,
No, nothing new, Andrew. You're like
nothing
work?
at all. Just doing the same thing I do.
watching Smallville.
Watching Smallville, yes. I watched Smallville.
You watch Smallville just for the self-loathing part.
I told a joke about it on stage.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What was the joke?
It's
me.
I talk about how I watch Smallville and it's terrible. It's a garbage show. And
what was it?
and then I say, but I have 66 more episodes to watch. And I don't want to watch it, but I have to because I'm a sprouting young adult and I hear grown-ups stand by their decisions. But now I'm learning so much about like Superman. Like I'm like, not because of the show. The show doesn't teach you anything. It's like I'm researching Superman. And I found out he has two weaknesses. You know he has two weaknesses? Kryptonite, that's the major one. You know the other one?
What was his name?
Love.
No. It's magic. Magic. So like that means Superman can get hit by he can stop a bullet, get hit by a train. He can even survive a nuclear warhead. But if you pull out a deck of cards, he's just down for the count. He's just
Which out there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's like, was this your card? Oh my god.
He's like, oh.
No.
That's how Batman vs Superman ends every time.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
No, it's on Hulu. It came on Hulu.
It just shows Batman doing the little thumb trick. It's like, huh? And then Superman's like, oh. just faints.
Oh, yeah, that's the Batman voice.
Just faints, and then it says the end. It's pretty funny. What about you, Julio? You got any stand-up jokes?
Oh, stand-up jokes. I quit my job Monday. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Finally cut the cord to that job.
Where'd you work at?
This roadside insurance place forward.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
no.
customers.
No. It's not fun at all.
People-
I work
yell at you
there.
all the time for
Yeah.
because they got in a car crash with
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
their fault because they have a 3-year-old. This lady had a 3-year-old baby in Nevada in the middle of nowhere.
And it's always your
And
fault.
it's our
Yeah.
fault because we were the
Always.
ones that put them there.
Yeah, I hated that place so much. I worked there for like 3 months, and whoops. And
Is it the place where you're making a lot of money?
no, that's not the place. No, that roadside assistance place was horrible. So I worked there for 3 months, and they would write you up if you don't show empathy to the customers.
Oh, yeah.
So let's say that you call and you're like, hey, I got a flat tire. You're supposed to say,
okay. You're supposed to say,
yeah, I'm
sorry to hear
so
that."
sorry to hear that. I can work with that. I'll help you out. And so if you just say, oh yeah, no problem, I'll take care of that. They're like, no, you're supposed to say, I'm sorry, and show that you care. And I'm like,
Even if you don't,
Yeah.
which most of the time you don't.
that's why you quit, right?
No, well,
Because they were
I
making
didn't
a
say
big
my
deal
name.
about
I
that?
didn't say my name.
Wow.
What?
That lady, like, she like was like yelling. She was kind of shouting, but she got so mad. First, I was like, "Damn, does she have something against me personally?" Because that's not what someone does when you're like a supervisor. So quit. Like, forget y'all.
Forget y'all.
I like getting yelled at by customers. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of having a job is like customer service. I love getting yelled at by the people.
But sometimes it gets like,
I was a supervisor that yelled at me. Was like,
I love it.
"Yeah."
I love when people start yelling at me.
why though?
It entertains me. It's like
Because like sometimes, like let's say a customer, you send a tow truck or something,
Yeah.
and you tell them they'll get there in like 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes.
Yeah, no, well, sometimes they'll be like, oh, fine, I'll wait or whatever. And then it's like an hour and like 5 minutes pass, and they call back saying, where's my truck? Where's my truck?
It's not
Like, it's
No,
not
like-
here yet, and I'm stranded over here in the middle of a parking lot. It's like, dude, come on.
that's like one time I was working at Fry's and some guy brought this thing. I don't know what it was, but it was a thing.
Mhm.
And it didn't have a barcode, and I was like, "Oh, there's no bar." And I started laughing. I didn't have a barcode, and he was like, "Why is that my problem?" And he started yelling at me because it didn't have a bar, and I just laughed. I was like, I don't know. I was like, "I'll go find you another one. Just calm down."
Wait, he was yelling at you because
was-
it has no barcode?
He was yelling at me because the product didn't have a barcode. I was like, "I'll go find you another one."
What's the barcode have to do with anything though?
Just like the scan it. I couldn't scan it.
You couldn't scan it. Okay.
Yeah, he was acting like it wasn't gonna work because of that.
Yeah, I thought he was telling you, no, I want one with a barcode. Like,
and then later on, he was like, "I'm so sorry." He's like, "I've just been having." I was like, "Okay."
wow, customers are retarded.
I love getting yelled at though. I love it.
Do you yell at people like that?
No, I don't yell.
This last one, I was like, oh, good thing I'm gonna quit today because I probably would get fired after this call. No, because he didn't know where to, and it's also annoying when they don't know where they are. He's like, I'm by Lulu. Like, who the hell is Lulu?
Yeah, they give you the worst directions. Yeah. Like you could be like, all right, tell me kind of where you are.
He's like, can I speak with someone else? That'd be better. Sir, you can call in. You can hang up and call in again.
And some people don't know what city they're in. Like they might know what state they're in, but they're like, oh, I have no idea where I am. It's
they
like,
might know what state. I don't know what state I'm in.
And I'm like, dude, you have a phone.
I could be in South Carolina or North Carolina. I don't know.
Yeah, you would literally have to tell them, all right, can you open maps?
Maybe like in Kansas, or I could be in Washington. I'm not sure.
It's like so far apart from each other.
I could be in
like,
Texas or Mexico. I'm not sure.
That's kind of okay because they might be in the border and they'll be like
Corpus Christi and it kind of starts to blend, you know?
Yeah, but when you say I may be in like Florida or freaking California,
I need to be in Florida. That's different because the people there are totally different, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Well, every state has different types.
Well, like
of
in
people.
California, they're super liberal. They wear like thongs and they just skate. They're skating along the sidewalks.
Thongs.
And in Florida, they're buying guns out of vending machines.
In Florida,
no, it's not a thing. It's just
no. Like well, guns. I know it's not a thing that you can buy them off like vending machines, but the gun laws are not so strict there.
No, they love guns. Florida is like
I thought Texas was a state known
too.
for
Texas
like guns or whatever.
Florida is a crazy state. You never heard people talk crap about Florida?
No, I don't know any people from Florida, so I have no idea.
People.
Okay, that one, yes, but people eating people.
Well, the first zombie was in Florida, wasn't it? There was a guy who was on drugs. And
the bath salts.
Yeah.
Bath salts, yeah, that was crazy.
Like a bath salt zombie.
So I found possums in my garage. Did you see the video on Facebook? No. Well, so on Thursday, we were in the garage. I was in the garage looking for some cables to like move things around here, and my mom was helping me, and we kept hearing like a little breathing. No, kind of like they were exhaling, but they were kind of like doing that, like really loud, like and I was like, what's that? And since we had the garage door kind of slightly open and there was wind, my mom's like, no, it's probably like leaves kind of scratching the floor or something, and that's what makes it sound. I was like, okay, whatever. And then on yesterday in the morning, my mom was out there cleaning, like moving stuff around, and we have this big couch against the wall. And so my mom, what she did was she took it and she like moved it, and right next to where we have our 4-wheeler spare tires was leaves and bags kind of like made into a nest, and there was a mama possum just like rolled up into a little ball, and there were 2 little baby heads like poking out from her belly, and my mom's like, ah, and like she called everyone. We went over there and we're like, oh, it has little like 2 babies. And, we were like, how are we going to get it out? So I was thinking maybe we can call somebody like a professional. But my brother was like, no, hell no, let's just poke him with a stick. So he grabs a big stick and he starts poking the mom. And so, so after like maybe 10, 15 minutes of kind of like poking at her, because she kept opening her mouth, but she wasn't like attacking. No, she was just kind of like in the defensive. But my brother kept poking at her, and then she finally stood up and like just walked away from our garage, but she left the babies there, and the babies didn't even follow her. Like the mom just kind of went, oh, whatever, I don't care. So she just left. And then once she stood up and left, we found out that no, there were not 2 of them. There were 8 babies.
8 babies.
The litter.
Yes. They were all just squished underneath the mom. And I was like, what the hell? There were 8 of them. So I started recording because the babies were just kind of like there. And my brother's like, oh, they're so cute. And my mom's like, oh, they're so cute. And I was like, hell no, they're ugly.
It's like an inside out rat.
Yeah, well, when they're babies, they don't have that huge long face like the adult possums have. Like they're just kind of like, they look kind of like little rats.
Ugh.
I know, nasty, but for some reason mom's like, oh, they're so cute. And so my brother's like, let's put them in a box and like just kind of throw them at a park or something. And I was like, no, let's just put them in a box and take them to the animal shelter because they're babies. They might die. And so,
okay.
well, that's horrible, Julio, because they're just babies.
Okay, if it would have been rats, I'd be like,
So I made a whole video of my brother putting him in a box, and then my mom was so sad. She was like, "Oh, they're so cute, and they don't have their mom anymore."
I wish you could just walk away from your kids like that. I wish that was enough.
I know, right?
I would have kids if I thought you could walk away from them, just like and no consequences.
The mom didn't care. I thought she was gonna like attack us for trying to like get in there.
Kids. She couldn't feed
Yeah, but she just like after a few pokes, she was like, "I can't deal with this."
She doesn't have any,
Yeah.
what is it called, coupons or?
She was just like, "Please, babies,
I wish that was a
What do you feed a
response.
possum? It's like a small birds. She can't catch.
I don't know what they eat. They're scavengers, so like they maybe eat dead animals.
Oh.
No, I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh wait, that was a squirrel.
But the lady at the animal shelter was rude. Like I got there and I was like, "Hey, I have a box with 8 baby possums." And I was like, "Do I just leave them with you because they don't have the mom and they're little?" And she was like, "How big are they?" And I was like, "Oh, they're probably like the size of my palm." She's like, "Well, you can come in here and do paperwork, or you can just drop them off somewhere in the woods." I was like, "What?" She's like, "They can survive on their own." I was like, "But they're little. You sure?" And she was like, "Yeah, just drop them off in the woods unless you want to come in here and do paperwork." I was like,
She do the paperwork. She did what work on it?
Did you do the paperwork though?
"No." I
Oh
was
man,
like,
so you're the bad person too.
"How am I the bad person?" Because she told me that she was gonna basically do the same thing. She said, "You can come in here." Yeah,
What was the point of the paperwork?
basically what they said is that you're basically leaving custody of them. So it's like you were saying, like leaving custody of your kids.
I wouldn't even
Like,
leave
you wish
custody.
you
I
could
would
do
just like if I was at the mall and they were making me angry, I'd be like, and I just walk off into the
Yeah,
disappear into the
that's kind of
crowd.
like what the mom did here. But yeah, she was like, "You can come in here and do paperwork or not." She's like, "Or you can just drop them off in the woods." So I was like, I mean, if you're gonna do the same thing, why am I gonna waste my time here?
Right.
So I was like, screw it. So we just kind of moved to the other side of the parking lot because the parking lot is right next to the building, but right next to it is like woods, like a whole like a little forest.
Yeah.
So we just drove the truck over there, and then Ricardo just grabbed the box and just like threw them out. He just like lifted it, and then the little babies just kind of fell onto the ground, and then they were all just kind of stayed there in the little ball. So Ricardo had to grab them and just kind of like push them to like go run, go away,
Be free.
yeah, be free. My mom was sad. Like on the video, you could tell she was about to cry. She was like, "They're gonna die." I was like, "No, they're not." And like the whole time, she was really sad. She was like, "Oh, they're gonna die." I'm like, "No, the lady says they could survive on their own." No,
Yeah, but, like,
die.
where do they drink water though?
I don't know.
That's I'm thirsty.
They probably didn't survive the night, but
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's my story.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really crazy. Yeah.
I wasn't rat.
Thank God. Well, yeah, because rats are worse. They run around.
I want a pet rat actually.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
They're smart animals.
Oh, they're gross.
No, they're actually really clean and very social.
Like
Very social.
Yeah, very social.
like a farm rat or like a dumpster rat.
No, I'm not gonna get a rat out of the dumpster.
Okay,
Obviously.
Yeah,
There's a difference. I mean, I wouldn't fuck with any of them, but
Why would I get a dumpster to say I'm gonna take this wild animal? No, I'm gonna go to Petco, buy one for like $7.
oh,
But
And then
like
build
one
a-
of those
build a
gray
relationship.
rats, or like
the
Yeah.
white
like a
one.
hamster,
No,
or
the white ones scare me.
But yeah, the white ones are pretty gross.
They're terrified because they got red eyes.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
have red eyes.
terrifying.
They're albinos.
I can't with any.
So like a gray rat,
Yeah, like a black
the
rat.
one that grows the huge
Yeah.
long
Mm-mm.
tail. Oh, that's
I
oh.
just hang out with it, keep it on my shoulder,
Oh no!
Ooh.
feed it like crackers.
Feed it your
Cheese.
leftovers.
Yeah.
Cheese. Crackers and cheese.
That's kind of that's gross.
That'd be cool. I mean, apparently they're very social. If you hang out with them when they're babies,
Just get a hamster.
they grow up to be very like nice.
Mhm.
They grow up to be very nice creatures. You know, they're very loving and caring apparently, and they're very smart. So you can teach them tricks.
Can you just get it done?
Yeah, can you just get a dog or a cat? Get a cat.
Get a rat. The cats and dogs they're like hundreds of dollars. You can get a rat for $10.
You can also have pet squirrels.
Pet squirrels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there was a guy at Fry's. He used to walk in with a pet squirrel on his
Oh,
shoulder.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Brian
legal?
posted a picture, or our cousin Brian, he posted a picture. He went to Walmart, and there was a guy with a squirrel on top, like on
Probably
his
the same
shoulder.
guy.
There's an older guy,
Mhm.
and it was one of those brown squirrels that you see
Mhm.
running around. It was like that. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I don't know why a rat disgusts me, but not like a squirrel. Maybe like a baby squirrel, I guess, grosses me out. But not
Any type of rodent-looking type of animal. Yeah.
I know. I
don't do hamsters. I don't do rodents or mice or rats.
No, I get a pet rat.
Or a possum.
Pet rat be cool, man. Cool little. What's a cool?
I would
little
have a snake as a pet, and I actually have it.
Hell no! What's wrong with you?
I don't like snakes.
I'll get like 10 rats and keep them, and then just have 10 rats running around my house.
Oh, gross.
And I'll teach them tricks so they can clean. Teach them to clean.
Anyways, we watched Power Rangers.
They're good. Friday?
Have you seen it?
No. I had no desire.
If you go to if you go see it as a kid again, like if you go and you're like expecting a Power Rangers movie, kind of like when thinking that you're still like a 9-year-old and you're going to watch a movie about Power Rangers, then you'll like it because when they come on the screen, you'll be like, oh, the acting was good. The script was bad.
The lady that did the villain was good. Her acting was good.
You think so? I hated her.
I feel like she took the role seriously.
Really?
I mean, like the whole English thing was like, because supposedly she was held for how many years?
Oh well, basically the story is that the Power Rangers landed here on Earth back when the dinosaurs were here. Roaming the Earth or whatever.
That's how they got all the dinosaurs.
Well, that's how basically they killed the dinosaurs. Because basically there's this crystal that supports life. Like that crystal is what makes everything have life.
The Allspark.
I don't know what that is, but yes.
Transformers.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
The Allspark.
Yeah, the cube. The cube thing. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's this crystal. And so Rita was the spoilers, is the Green Ranger. Like, she was a ranger, and then she basically somehow she
betrayed them.
Yeah, they didn't say why. They just kind of said, oh, she wants more power, and so she wants the crystal to destroy life on other planets and make her own or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so then the Red Ranger, the old one, he destroys the whole Earth. So he like makes the crystal land in Earth, kind of like the meteor that killed all the dinosaurs, and it got and it got dug into the Earth, and it killed all life. And then Rita, she kind of like, I guess
she kind of went into the ocean, and
she went into the ocean and kind of made a cocoon of her. Like she kind of like, she's still alive, but she's kind of like in a
stasis.
Yeah, and so she stayed underneath Earth for like 65 million years until humans, evolved or whatever.
The language she was speaking was very alien.
Yeah, they were speaking another language.
She was like gold. Like she like right away knew.
Yeah, like she immediately knew how to speak English, and I was like, why wasn't she? Wasn't she like underneath Earth for millions of years? How does she know?
Zordon knew English because of the computer system.
Yeah, Alpha 5 is the like he was on Earth in the spaceship that landed there, and so he knew humans, he knew their language and everything. So Zordon his conscience is kind of in the spaceship. So Alpha taught him English, and so that's how he knew English. But Rita, she just knew it for some reason. But yeah, and then. So basically, when the 5 kids, they find the spaceship, they find the coins that make them the Rangers.
Coincidentally, they find the coins right when Rita wakes up.
Yeah, well, everything's coincidental. Yeah, it's like true. That. So, yeah.
The Yellow Ranger, her acting, I didn't think it was good.
Trini?
Yeah.
The one that they kind of made it seem like she was a lesbian.
Oh yeah, they did make it seem like she was a lesbian.
Yeah, that was really weird about the movie, like
because it gives you hints of what they're talking about, but then they don't really say it.
Yeah, I thought she was like a bad student because she kept saying, "My parents moved me around from school to school for the past 3 years."
Say why?
And she was like, "They do. I don't do labels or something like that." Yeah, so they made it seem like the parents are homophobic, basically, because. She said that she would try to get into a relationship with a girl. That's what they try to assume. And so the parents were like, nope, moving you to another school. So
because the Black Ranger was like, you having boyfriend problems? And then she was like, yeah, boyfriend problems.
And he was
like, oh, is it
girlfriend? And she just took quiet. Yeah. But yeah, but there were a lot of holes in the movie that were just kind of like,
I'm going to be honest, never seen Power Rangers either.
I feel like I've seen
the original show.
Like originally, but I wasn't really.
I wasn't like a super fan of it. Back when. The line just went out. Just can you just kind of like do the thing?
Why is everything just turn it off and on? Just fix it.
Let's do this. Is that too bright?
I mean, it's fine without the light.
Actually, yeah, it's actually better with that.
It's better without the light.
I mean, like that light.
No, I meant this. Right now that it's off.
You like the light?
It's on your face.
It is on my face.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's keep it this way. Okay, let's just keep it this way. What were we talking about?
Power Rangers and how.
Oh.
And it's funny how
When
they
we were
showed-
little, huh?
Yeah. When we were, even though I feel like even when I was still little, I felt like it was dumb.
It's because the TV show back then was really cheesy. Like the lines were really cheesy. Like
Never really watched it.
no, well, it's really cheesy. They have really cheesy lines when they're hitting or when they're punching or whatever. They have these little lines that
And
they say.
They try to incorporate that in this one, like you a leg too.
Yeah, so they try to do the realistic, but they try to keep the cheesiness so it didn't mix well. So at one point you're like, oh man, I'm watching like a really cool realistic type of Power Rangers movie, but then it'll switch to silliness and you're like, what? And then it'll switch back to like really dark type of theme and you're like, oh, I'm digging it. And then they'll say something really silly and you're like, oh, what?
I was expecting
that was a stupid thing to say.
One, like funny, but
yeah,
good.
because Transformers, they went into the more realistic.
Yeah.
They didn't.
But it was,
They
the
didn't
first one was
make
so
it
funny
so-
with Shia and all that.
Yeah, I mean they made
it funny, but it was
yeah
so
they
good in a
incorporated
sense.
jokes like
But
really
this one was kind of
okay.
like, I don't know, Batman and Robin. You know how
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah.
Like at points, I was like, I thought I was gonna watch a good film, but
yeah,
no.
I could just tell
There's
Marshall
like-
was laughing, like shaking his head.
Yeah, because like some lines were just stupid, and I was just like, that makes no like
It's bad.
The
Yeah.
Blue Ranger
because the
died.
people that
You're gonna ruin that for the Blue Ranger dies?
Spoiler alerts. We said spoiler alerts.
Jeez.
But let's get back to that.
he hasn't watched the movie, but
Oh right.
Thanks a lot.
well,
Oh my
spoilers. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say more of what happened in the movie since you haven't seen
I'm
it.
not gonna see it. It doesn't-
Okay, good.
it doesn't matter.
Don't watch it. Just wait until it comes out on DVD.
I'm not
and
gonna
just
wait till it comes out on DVD.
just
I'm just gonna
don't even
avoid
watch.
it.
Yeah, so it's. I mean,
The best
watch.
part of the movie was that
If you watched it when you were little, then I'd say watch it. But since you've never seen it, don't watch it. It's not a good movie because like there's so many things wrong with that
so
movie.
many plot hole lines are not explained.
And it's weird because I went into the hashtag on Twitter, like the Power Rangers movie hashtag, and I saw a bunch of people say, "Oh, awesome movie, best movie,
I know.
2017." I was like, "Are you kidding me?
And
Are
people
you
like the fact that
stupid?"
they put the theme song. I was like, yeah, it goes back to your childhood.
Oh
but
yeah, that was the
it's such a
funniest
awkward
thing.
moment.
You know the song, the Go Go Power Rangers.
yeah.
Okay, so the whole movie it was these types of like little instrumental music that gets you pumped up.
And
You're
it
like,
was
oh
like
my
the
god.
climax of the movie. They put it in there.
Yeah, so they were running with their dinosaurs, robot dinosaurs.
And then they put go.
But before that, it was like a really cool type of music, you know,
Yeah,
like, oh my god, they're getting ready for battle. And then they started running, and then all you hear is, go, go, Power
But
Rangers,
they
for
like
like,
a cool new updated version. They did like the cartoon version.
and it was like for
It was
5 seconds.
Yeah, it was. They didn't even finish getting to the place where they were getting to.
They were running, they did it for 5 seconds, and they went back to like
Normal music.
normal music. And I was like,
The sound.
what just happened? I was like, what was that? It was so
I
weird.
thought, you know, they could put the song if they do like an updated version of it, like a rock kind of thing. But
Like what? Oh yeah. Like if they would have made a little like a different version of it, maybe it would have been better. But the 5 seconds of the TV show music was
because the trailer had that little Power Rangers go like thing, but they mixed it, and the trailer sounded cool. And I was like, oh, they're gonna have a cool version, but they did.
Mhm.
I'm very disappointed.
I was disappointed with the movie.
You know what movie I'm looking forward to though? Fate of the Furious.
Oh,
Fate of the what?
Fate of the Furious, the new Fast and the Furious movie.
You really want to watch that movie?
So bad. Every movie I've been looking forward this year is Vin Diesel movie. So Triple X, Return of Xander Cage.
Oh,
I
wow.
saw that, and Fate of the Furious.
No.
Both of them premium looking movies. They look.
Did you see Triple X?
I did.
You did? Was it good?
It was. It's amazing.
I heard it was bad.
I didn't care at all.
Can I talk about it? It's
yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Ice Cube
I've never
shows
seen
up.
Oh yeah, I saw in the trailers he shows up, right?
Because he was in the second one, which was terrible. State of the Union.
I think I've only seen the very first one, but that was like years ago.
Clips of the first one.
And the State of the Union was terrible as the second one. That's the one with Ice Cube.
And was that terrible?
It was bad. And then this one's the third one. I was like, Ice Cube's got to show up eventually. And at the very end of the movie, he comes in and he has a theme song, and Ice Cube rapped his own theme song.
Oh yes.
And he's just using a grenade launcher and blowing up Escalades.
That is perfect. That's funny.
And I was like, gee, and they set it up for a sequel. I'm gonna see them all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
they set it up for a
They
sequel?
set it, and Vin Diesel promised a sequel.
Wow.
So I'm so excited.
I thought this was gonna be like the reboot type of a sequel type of movie, but that's the last movie.
No, they set it up for a
He's
sequel.
making 8 of Fast Furious.
I know 8 is too much.
Fate of the Furious is gonna be amazing.
They should have finished it at like 5 or 6.
Mm-mm. The last one was amazing.
It's getting repetitive.
No, the last one was amazing. What are you talking?
It's getting
What's your
repetitive.
favorite one?
My favorite one is probably the first 3. Like the first 3 were good because they were.
The first one was okay. The second one was terrible. Which one was the third one? The third one with Tyrese.
But what I liked about the first 3
I thought the
is.
second one was Tokyo Drift.
No, that's Too Fast and Furious.
Okay.
But what I liked about the first 3 is that they focused in the racing.
Oh.
Oh no! I'm glad they stopped focusing on racing.
Why?
That's exactly why.
That's
I'm
what they
glad.
were about. Like when you saw the trailer, or like for the first 3, you were like racing cars, underground racing.
But
Yeah,
no,
but they were underground racing. It was back during the time that Need for Speed was like getting crazy and the movies
Yeah.
were coming out, and you were like, oh my god, an underground racing type of movie. And then like I like whenever they did that switch to now we're working with the police to find others, and it's like, okay, that was good.
Fast and Furious, right? Like the comeback.
But now every movie that they come out, it's the same thing.
Have you seen? Did you see the last one?
Yeah, with Jason Statham.
And The
Statham.
Rock. And
Yeah.
It was The Rock was in the hospital the entire time, right? And at the very end of the movie, he goes, "Time for Daddy to go to work," and he flexes and he breaks out of a cast. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's
I
why do you like that?
One, the last one. Yeah.
I was like, "That was good."
But they get so repetitive.
And
Like,
then-
am I wrong when when I say
I'm
they're
about
getting
to explain
repetitive?
to you what Vin Diesel jumped off a ramp, spun his whatever Charger, and threw a bag of grenades into a flying helicopter and exploded the helicopter.
Like, I'm not saying the action scenes are like bad. They're good. They're really good. Like
the
the.
plot, I don't care. I just care about how over the top and ridiculous. That's why I like it.
Oh, okay, that's why you like
It's
it.
so stupid.
I thought you meant it was like a really good film.
No,
Like, no.
I mean, it's like in the last one, a guy gets shot. He turns over to Vin Diesel. He winks, and then he gets shot and falls back. And I was like, amazing.
They're so stupid. They're so silly now. Well, not silly,
I
but
feel like that Charlize Theron's gonna be in it though.
oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like they're getting too repetitive on the
Nah,
plot.
they're-
Like, there's always a
I feel
new
like they're getting
a
better.
new bad guy, and then they have to work with
to
the
10.
police.
Mhm.
Probably. It's gonna be called.
I'm hoping
It's
they go
gonna
to
be
20.
called Fast X.
I'm hoping they go to 20.
Maybe Fast
Yeah,
X.
You
that's
already-
gonna be it.
you
Like,
already named it.
like, yeah, that's gonna be the name. Just Fast X.
I want Fast Triple X.
When they like mix universes.
The
Xander
cross of two
Cage
worlds.
and Vin Diesel from Fast and Furious. What's his name on the Fast and Furious?
Dom.
Dominic
Dominique Toretto.
Dominic Toretto. They kind of like merged universes and they have to
And
work
it turns out he's
together.
the same guy. It turns out he's the same guy.
He just keeps switching outfits every time. Like, can I talk
He's been living a
to?
double life.
Can I talk to Xander? Hold on. Wait, Dominic. Hold on. Just kind of like keep switching. Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Or like just like put the X's with the marker on his back of his head.
That's all I want. That Fast Triple X.
And I thought they named it Fate because of 8. Because it's the 8th movie. Fate.
No.
8.
I think it's because Vin Diesel turns against his crew, so it's like the fate. What's going to happen next to them
Oh.
since he turned against his
Makes
family?
sense.
They ripped off the the 4th movie when Michelle Rodriguez did the same thing.
Oh yeah, no,
But she did it because she lost her memory.
Yeah, but they're doing kind of the same thing.
But Dom's doing it because he's being like blackmailed. We assume.
I don't know for what though.
Like, I don't
Maybe he is being blackmailed.
Maybe.
That's probably the
Maybe.
only.
She said he was like, I have no choice or something.
Maybe they put nanites inside of his family's bloodstream, and now he does. You know, like remember the plot from Teen Titans where Slade puts nanites inside of the Teen Titans, and now Robin has to turn against everybody.
I don't watch Teen
Or
Titans.
like
You never watched
G.I.
Teen
Joe?
Titans? G.I. Joe, yeah.
They put nanobots or something?
Yeah. They put
Yeah.
them inside their blood, and if he doesn't follow their orders,
It's kind of like
kills
Suicide
everything.
Squad. They put the bombs in the back of their necks.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
every
There's not
bad
many of
movie
them
you could think of.
Yeah, every bad movie you can think of, that's what they do. Suicide Squad was so. Oh.
It's almost like if you're watching a really bad movie, you know it's going to be really bad if they add time travel at the very last second. Like,
Sausage Party.
What?
Sausage Party. Don't even talk about it. Have you seen Sausage Party?
yeah. It was okay throughout the entire movie, and then there was that last scene,
Yeah,
and I was
so,
like,
Ending.
Really?
The ending was too long.
it was,
It was too long.
that was the point. That was the point of it. Like Seth Rogen was like, I just wanted to see how long I can make this scene, and it
Man.
was a long scene.
My sister saw it like on DVD. I'm assuming. No, I think on Netflix.
Yeah.
And she told me, "Have you seen Sausage Party?" I was like, "Yeah, I went to go see it in the movie theaters." And she's like, "Did they show the last scene?" I was like, "Yes, they did." And she was like, "They let that be in the movie theater?" I was like, "Yes." It's like borderline porn.
Like I was.
I think it was.
Like there's one point when he lifts up the falafel guy's like lips and just starts.
Not even talking about it. I don't want to imagine all that. Oh my god,
The full
Seth Rogen, what did you do?
Whatever, he was like a Peter. He was something, wasn't he?
Yeah. That movie was crazy. Like the jokes, the movie throughout the jokes throughout the movie was
It
good.
was
They were
okay.
funny.
It was okay.
You know, I laughed at times, but that ending, the ending was just crazy.
And then they added time travel at the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't time.
They did?
It was parallel.
Oh, yeah,
parallel universe travel.
Oh
They're like, we're not really food. We're an
yeah,
animation cartoon voiced, and I'm voiced by this guy, Seth Rogen.
yeah, that's true. They broke that fourth wall.
And then they're mounting a war against our world.
Yeah.
So it's like they set up. They might have a sequel.
Well, wasn't it a type of drug that made the humans see what the food's doing?
Oh yeah, it was like
What was it?
LSD or something like that.
LSD.
It
Yeah.
was just a normal psychedelic. It's-
When that
I think it was
guy.
crack.
Yeah, fine. What was that guy? One of the guys saw it, right?
Yeah, just that drug addict
Oh, and then
guy.
he got killed, decapitated.
Did he get decapitated?
I think so.
I don't remember this.
I remember the carrots getting decapitated.
I don't remember this. Did he?
I think the guy might have died.
I know he died, but did he
Yeah, I think he
decapitated?
had it. Yeah.
Damn.
They went there.
They went there. Damn.
But it was an okay
movie I'm
movie.
looking forward to
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
And I'm looking forward to Justice League.
We doing this?
We're doing this. Yeah.
That segue?
Right?
That was good. I gotta give it to you.
Now it's not good because you pointed it out.
But, I mean, I got to. Guys, let's talk about Justice League.
A really bad segue is when we go, all right, guys, stop talking. We're going on the next topic. Shut up.
Stop talking.
Anyway, yeah, Justice League. It looks
Did it
good.
excite
Doesn't
you
it?
though? I mean, it was okay for me. I mean, I feel like they gave.
I feel like the only thing they're getting
Nothing.
right is the Batman scenes. That's the only thing that they're getting. Did you see Batman v Superman?
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to make him into like Tony Stark, recruiting everybody.
Well,
Well,
it
Batman's
doesn't.
like he's a founding member.
Yeah,
so.
he's him and Superman are the ones that made up the Justice League. Wait,
No,
what?
Batman's a founding member.
Yeah, it was
It's funny
Batman and Superman, right?
Batman's a founding member, but at the same time, he wants nothing to do with the Justice League. Like he helped create the Justice League, and then he wants nothing to do with
Because I
it.
know in the cartoon, which is my only reference, because I don't read the comics.
Batman's like a straight up savage.
There was just like a battle, and they all got together because the world was ending or something.
Well, I just don't like how they're how they're putting them together.
I was like, wait, so it was Lex Luthor email, but didn't Amanda Wallace give him papers too?
Yeah,
But he already had it apparently. Like he
yeah.
already-
Well, but doesn't that kind of is pointless to ask Amanda Waller for that? Because
Yeah,
you saw Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah,
You saw the ending. Well, in Batman v Superman, he had all the files that Lex
he had
Luthor
all the
has.
files already.
So
and then he's asking Amanda Waller for papers.
and it's like, why? Don't you already have everything you need?
Maybe it was more people.
Maybe it was a power play. He was like, "Hey, Amanda Waller, I'm better than you."
Yeah, and he basically gave up his identity. I mean, Amanda Waller probably already knows because she's
Yeah, 'cause
she's a
she was
freaking
like, something about work at night or something.
yeah. She's crazy
But she's Amanda Waller.
because she's Amanda Waller, and he's
her.
Batman.
I like her character.
He's just Ben. Like you see the guy in the suit, and you're like, that's obviously Ben Affleck.
Mhm.
Like I saw him, and I'm like, that's totally Ben Affleck.
Batman.
Yeah. Look at Ben Affleck just being Ben Affleck.
I just didn't like how they put them together. How they're putting them together. Like I liked in Marvel how Shield was the one that knows everything about everyone.
Samuel L. Jackson was like,
yeah,
hey, that's...
he's the one that organized everything. He's
Right.
kind of like, I know people, and it's like Tony Stark was like, holy crap, like this is cool. But here's the file.
You know what else? Other movie Samuel L. Jackson's in?
Pulp Fiction.
Triple X.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's the guy that recruits Triple X.
He is.
Really? Like, that's like an older. Wait.
It's an amazing movie. Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Have you seen Triple X?
No, I have not. I never will.
You ever seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
Quentin Tarantino.
It's a
That's probably my favorite director
It's a
of
good
all
movie.
time.
Really?
It's a decent
Yes.
movie.
Reservoir Dogs, his debut film.
I like Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs was
Reservoir Dogs is pretty good.
like at even the first second of the movie just puts you in the edge of your seat. Like, whoa, he got shot. What's going on?
He's not in the
He's
middle
like
of the
bleeding
house.
out. He's like, ah. But yeah, it's crazy. What were we talking about? Justice League?
Justice League is.
Yeah, I don't like how he's putting them together. It sounds
They're rushing
So
it.
unnatural.
They're trying to cash in on superheroes before superheroes, because superheroes are kind of dying out. Nobody really wants to watch them anymore. Like,
I feel like right now it's at the peak.
I feel like it's about to start crashing really.
Oh
quick.
yeah, it's about
that's what I'm
like
saying. It's
once Marvel finishes Infinity War,
yeah,
it's gonna go.
like because I know Marvel's planning on going for a while, but I think after Infinity War, it's gonna start crashing. Because I think people are starting to get bored
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, all right, we've seen everything, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think because there's like 8 superhero movies that come out every year, so
Mhm.
it gets tiring having to watch them all. I'm
Yeah.
like Benedict
Because, like,
Cumberbatch,
this
just
year,
go back to
what,
Sherlock.
Justice
I want to
League?
watch Sherlock.
Is Doctor Strange a part of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but is he a part of the Avengers?
Yeah.
Is that why
He's
they,
gonna be-
they put his movie out?
He's gonna be like in the next. He's gonna be in Infinity War for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Not part of
Oh
it.
yeah, because you saw it, right? You saw the end credit scene when
He's
he was
working
with
with
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I just thought like whenever I heard about Doctor Strange, I was like,
I just want to watch Sherlock. That's all I want to do.
I've never seen his show.
Sherlock, it's
Yeah.
good. I bought season 4. It's in my car right now.
Why would you buy it? Who
It's
buys
not-
things?
It's not on Netflix right. It's not on Netflix yet.
Oh,
I
it's
want to
not.
watch it
Oh,
because season 3 came out. And season 3 they left a huge cliffhanger. And
wait,
I've
you
been
bought it
wait-
on DVD?
I've been waiting for like 3 years. Yeah, I've been waiting for like 3 years for this cliffhanger to be like
Who buys things like that? No, I'm just like,
me. It was like $20.
I bought Arrow.
damn,
I just say heroin.
No, Arrow.
Like I bought
I can't-
heroin in person. Like oh,
I can't do Arrow.
You can't. Why?
I can't.
It's good.
You can't. What?
I can't see Arrow. Like
Oh, Arrow.
I tried. I gave it a try. I just
I think I told you that. I watch all those shows and I don't like any of them.
I didn't even watch. I think the first 3 episodes. I think I only watched the first 2.
I've seen
and I
every
gave
Arrow,
up.
every Flash.
I like Flash. Like I saw the 2 seasons that are on Netflix, and I like them. They were enjoyable.
I've
They're
watched
entertaining.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, I tried that too.
Supergirl. All of them. Don't like any of them.
But yet I still watch them.
I still every week I come home by like 2 a.m. I'm like, let's just knock out 3 episodes this week and go to bed.
I want to be miserable for the next 2 hours. I can't do Arrow.
You like Arrow though?
Yeah, I like Arrow.
You do?
You like the current season? Are you
I'm actually on season 2.
Oh, you're on season 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It could be a best show ever.
Best show ever.
But I've only seen the first season.
so you're not caught up right now.
It's because I don't even watch TV. I mean, I do watch things, but
I hate TV, but I watch way too much of it.
I
My-
don't watch enough of it.
My favorite TV
Like,
show.
you were recommending these shows. You recommended like 10 TV shows that you've seen. I'm like,
What shows?
like Shameless and
Oh yeah, have you seen
Breaking
Shameless?
Bad.
I've seen like an episode.
You should watch all of it.
Did you ever get that Breaking Bad tattoo?
No.
Don't do it.
Why not?
It's a bad idea, man.
Why?
I tell a joke about it, about how you want to get a
is it the
tattoo.
formula of crystal meth? No.
I'm just like, it's
Yes, I am advertising crystal meth by having the drawing of Heisenberg
just a
on.
bad idea. It's
Why?
the analogy I gave this to you when I told you not to get it.
Tattoo the guy's face.
Well, there's this drawing. You've never seen Breaking Bad, right?
Uh.
There's this drawing that the bad guys make like it's kind of like the police sketches. They hear what people say he looks like, so they make this drawing of him with a hat and shades on and a mustache, and it's that drawing's like really iconic because like they showed it on the TV show. They're like, we're looking for this guy, and it's like the Mexican cartel, so it's like, holy crap, he's getting involved with the Mexican cartel, and it's crazy. So I want to get that drawing tattooed on.
Yeah. And
But
I was telling
he
him,
says it's a bad idea.
I was saying it's a bad. I said it's like if he saw a 70-year-old man and he had an "I Love Lucy" tattoo. I told him that, and Marco said, "I have no clue what I Love Lucy is," and I said, "Exactly, Marco. That's I Love Lucy."
Right. But it's significant to him.
No, but I Love Lucy.
When you get tattoos, you don't. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I Love Lucy is like
It's legendary.
Yeah.
That's an icon. It's a significant. It's American history. That's because it proved women could be funny. It was a show that like ran and
he was Puerto Rican, right?
The guy. Yeah, it was just
Latino.
It was just this huge. Like if you watch immigrants that come to this country, they'll be like, I learned English by watching I Love Lucy. It's just It's just a show that just blew up, and it's a huge part of the global history, and you know nothing about it, and that's my point.
If you don't know that show, you're gonna be like, oh, is that your grandpa?
Yeah, they're not gonna know it.
I'd be like, Mark, who's that? Is that you?
It's
But, okay, I get that point that people would probably be like, because when I show people my stormtrooper tattoo, some people are like, what the hell is that? And it's like, and I'm like, well, it's a stormtrooper, and they're like, huh? Yeah, and like, but you, when people get tattoos, they don't get them to please others; they get them to please themselves. So if you get the triple X tattoo because you love that movie, and people like later on they'll be like, well, was 30 like your 30th birthday like something really awesome or something, and then you'd be like, no, it's a movie. No. No, you did it because you love it.
I wouldn't get a tattoo for the same reason I wouldn't have it. I feel like having tattoos is like having a child almost. Like when you first get a tattoo, you know, you're happy to show it off. It looks beautiful. It's vibrant. It's nice and like taut, you know. And even if your friends don't like it, they'll say, hey, it looks great, you know.
Actually, no. My friends are assholes. They'll be like, it looks like a frog, and I'll be like. But
eventually, 30 years passes, and you're not as impressed with it anymore. You're a little ashamed.
No, because like,
kind of hide it, and then like eventually someone will be like, "Hey, what's that?" And you'll say, "It's a mistake I made when I was 20."
No, I would never say this is a mistake. If somebody asks me, give it 40 years. What is that? I'll be like, this is a stormtrooper. Why did you get that? What is that? And it's like, it's my favorite trilogy of all time.
Back to the Future, man.
Star Wars.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future is one of my favorites, but Star Wars is my favorite trilogy. So I'll be like,
it's not even
this represents my favorite movies. Which
trilogy? The first one or the second one?
From this trilogy? Well, it goes from the second one, like the first one, and then the third one. So, like in order of favoritism, like the second one's my favorite.
You like 5, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3 more?
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Hands down, yeah. 1, 2, 3 was like.
Well, 4, 5, 6 was the original, but then they created prequels 1, 2, and 3.
And those were.
I haven't seen the original. From the new ones, I've seen the ending to find the last one. And then the only one I've seen like completely was The Force Awakens.
Oh.
Yeah, that
was a good movie.
It was like a remake.
It was like a reboot of the fourth one.
That's what Carlos was like, I've seen it before. I'm like,
but they added what was it? BB-8. What's her name?
Yeah, they added BB-8. They added new characters. They're making a new storyline.
And that's replacing.
No, Luke is still in it. He showed up at the end.
But reboot, like you know. Huh?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like she's the new Luke.
She's the new Luke.
Oh yeah.
He's a new actually too.
Yeah, she's the new Luke. Well, what's the guy's name? Damn, I already forgot. What? No.
That guy right there?
Finn.
The black.
Finn.
Oh.
Finn. He's like the Han Solo of it, like of the trio or whatever. Like the new Han Solo, because Han Solo was like the.
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca's still there though.
Yeah, Chewbacca's Chewbacca. Chewbacca's Chewbacca.
You know what really made me mad about The Force Awakens is you know what?
Han Solo
spoiler
dying?
alert.
Han Solo dying?
When Han Solo dies.
My sister cried.
Yeah, you know that part happens at the end of the movie. There's a scene where Rey, she's the new captain of his ship, right? Mm-hmm. But why wasn't Chewbacca promoted? Like, he's been this guy's co-pilot for like the last 40 years. This woman, she just barely entered like 2 days ago, and she immediately got his job.
It's good.
That's white privilege at its finest.
Chewbacca's a pushover, so if she was like, "So I'm the new captain," he'd be like, "Okay."
This guy isn't Chewbacca like 1,000 years old?
Yeah, he's super old.
So it's weird that Hans is even
because he was in the prequels and he was like already an adult.
Yeah, so Hans is like already captain. So it's weird that Han Solo is already captain, but now this chick who's like 16 is the new captain.
14.
Yeah. She's not even a full Jedi. She barely found out anything about this world. She was selling scraps of metal 2 days ago.
True, yeah, that's true. It makes you wonder though who Rey is because she's so linked with the Force.
Don't they say she's the daughter of them?
They imply it.
Oh, they imply it.
Well, they don't even imply it. They just kind of like they don't know who. They never say it.
They say that Ryder. No, what's his name? The bad Ryder.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo.
Ryder.
They say that's Han Solo's, right?
Close enough.
That's Han and Princess Leia's son, right?
Yeah, they say that, but they never say who Rey's parents are. They just say that her parents left her in Jakku, and they left. So they never say who or what. It's kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy, where when they say that the dad of what's his name? Chris Pratt, his character, the dad left the mom and the kid on Earth, and he just kind of vanished. It's kind of like that here in Star Wars. The parents just left her, and Jakku said, "Peace, we'll be back," and she's like, "Oh, no,
they don't say it. They just imply."
Some people say it could be. Some other people are like, she's the reincarnation of Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker's a good guy now too.
Yeah, that's true. He's a ghost. He's a good guy. Yeah.
Reincarnation. That means they're doing the Buddha religion.
I'm excited for the next one. It's called The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
It's gonna be good.
Which is funny because it wasn't like the last one, like the Return of the Jedi. Like where are they going? Like they just
there's been like a gap between the
Force Awakens and
one and then the
because they were young. Now they're like
that's why Luke is all old in the Force Awakens.
Yeah. And so the reason why he went into...
He's the Last Jedi.
To lone... Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm guessing that's what it is. The next movie is The Last Jedi, and he's probably going to try and... train Rey. Because he tried to train Kylo Ren, but Kylo Ren, he became, he went into the dark side, basically. And so he killed off the other people that were training to be Jedis. Because Luke had, like, a school, basically. He was, like, training others. But Kylo Ren was like, screw you, I'm more powerful than you guys, and then he killed them, and then Luke thought he was like, man, this is all my fault, so I'm gonna go into isolation for years.
Grandson.
Yeah, because Leia is the mom of
How often do you think Jedi's like cut their own arms off by accident trying to like train to be Jedi's? Like people
I don't know how he does it with that sword, because that thing's like close to you, so if you
they spin them and everything.
Yeah, so if you kind of move it, he'd be like, oh crap, I cut myself.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, that design, I thought it was a little weird, but he can do it. He got it.
He does. But they haven't released each other, right?
No, they just released the title.
Oh.
But we know Yoda's coming back somehow.
Yoda?
He's old too.
Yeah, well, they made it seem like he died in the, what was it, the Return of the Jedi? No, I think it was the Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is the third one.
You should bring E.T. in.
I'm confused.
Oh yeah, you saw that when they supposedly they're in the same universe?
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of crazy. Because in the prequels, when the guy's like giving his speech to the other people of the council, there's a bunch of ETs, and so they're in the same universe. Holy crap!
ET could be a Jedi.
I know, right?
He goes Halloween trick or treating.
Yeah, he saw Yoda, and then he was like, home. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
I guess they just say go because he's an alien too.
Maybe Yoda is on vacation on Earth.
I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to look after that trailer. But the trailer, you know that movie Raw?
The Raw? Oh yeah, have you heard about Raw? Do you like gory horror type of films?
Raw?
Like raw meat?
Oh, raw. Okay, raw.
Yeah. Like, do you like horror movies, gory type of things?
I can watch them, I guess.
You can, Julio? Well, there's this new movie about cannibalism. And it's supposedly a really good film.
I'm all about cannibalism.
It's a French movie. It's this French director. Like, it's her very first film that she wrote and directed. And it's about this girl that's in vet school. So she's going to become a veterinary. Did I say that right?
Veterinarian? Yeah.
Whatever, she's gonna become a vet. And so she's in school, and the kids there, they start hazing her. So they're like, oh, you're the new kid.
So she starts eating them?
No. Well,
no, they feed her like raw meat.
Yeah, they tell her, you better eat this. And so like they make her eat raw meat. And for some reason, she starts developing this this appetite for raw meat. And it makes her crazy. Like, her eyes start looking all weird, so she becomes this monster, and she starts like going after the kids. Like, she starts killing everybody, eating them, and supposedly it's really good. I want to see it. It has like a 90-something% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I thought it came out already, but it's only available on pre-order in iTunes. But as soon as it comes out, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm all about cannibalism. I told you. Remember we talked about cannibalism.
Yeah, that's
before.
true.
I was telling him that I wish we could like. I wouldn't kill someone to eat them, but like if I came over to your house and you were like, "Hey, I cooked up this Filipino. You want to try?" Yeah, you want to? I got some extra.
This is so horrible.
Eating
Filipinos.
It'd be rude to not. It'd be rude to that Filipino. I mean, he got cooked up, and now he's gonna get thrown away.
Oh my god!
What movie I didn't watch that was cannibalism? The Green Inferno.
I've never seen the Green Inferno.
Yeah,
it's just so weird how you say. What did you say when we were talking about it? You were like, "I'd be okay if cannibalism was a thing or something like that."
I said like, what if we farmed humans? Like, that way we're not killing random people. We just farmed them. Like, we grew up so like every third baby we took it. We're like. That one goes to the mother.
Population control. That's population. That's probably what they do for population control. They take these babies.
You never know in China, because I feel like, if you feed me rat, feed me cat, I bet you feed me human too.
I would eat all three of those. I feel like if it's seasoned right.
I think I better watch it.
If it's seasoned right.
Yeah.
Like I don't want my.
We have a nice garlic aioli here on top of this.
Garlic aioli.
Puerto Rican guy.
Put some agave.
It reminds me of the first episode of Portlandia when they're like, yeah, you never seen that show? When they're trying to give them they're trying to get chicken, right?
How's it raised? That's how he talks, right? He's like,
he's like, but what was he okay? Like, did he have friends? Was he free?
What are the conditions like?
It's because they're in a restaurant and they're like, I want to see your options for chicken. And so they're like, okay. It's like, but I want to see his file, the chicken's file. And so like they are asking the waitress like questions about the chicken. They're like, was he free? Was he a happy chicken? Did he have friends? And so she's like, hold on, let me bring the file. And they give them the folder of the information of the chicken they're about to eat. So then they go to the farm where the chicken was like raised, like where the chicken came from, the farm. And so they go to the farm just to see if it was a good place for the chicken to live at. And oh my god, like the events after that is so stupid. Like, they have a cult in that farm of this guy that has like 10 wives.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, and then the guy and the girl that were at the restaurant, they become the wives of this guy. Like, they got seduced by this guy, and I don't know. Like,
would you ask at a restaurant just like I
want to do that, like, just to see the waitress's face. But was it a happy chicken?
Right.
Was it free? Did it roam around like at Whataburger? But was this cow like happy?
In hell, no, I bet it wasn't.
I bet it wasn't either.
That's what I asked. Exactly, that's what I do. That's what Look at my shoes. Obviously, I asked those kind of questions. Okay, if you had to eat a person, what race of person would you want to eat?
Oh no, let's not ask this question, guys.
The cleanest person ever.
That's racist.
I mean, you're gonna clean them before you eat them. You're not gonna die. You're just gonna start cutting. No, you're gonna wash it. You're gonna wash it first. You know?
What race? So from where?
Yeah, what race? Yeah.
Somewhere tropical.
What age would be the appropriate age to slaughter a human?
I don't know. It depends how I feel. You know, like maybe. What if I want veal? You know,
It's like you go to a restaurant and it's like, here we have options of human. Now we have from ages 0 to 3.
That's certainly that.
But now
that's the kids meal.
type of meat.
I'm gonna say 20
kids meal.
I'm gonna say 26. 26 is what.
Can I get the kids meal? We have this 2-year-old here.
He was made to chicken wings.
This reminds me of the Walking Dead scene when they're eating Bob's leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
I would eat a person, like no
I
problem.
wasn't eating a leg. I wanted to be barbecued though.
You want to barbecue it?
Like a barbecued leg.
Oh my god, I would never.
You would never eat a person?
I mean, but it comes.
I feel like because you say you wouldn't eat a person, I feel like you'd be the first person to bite out of the person.
Just out of a curiosity.
No, I feel like you would feel the hunger and immediately go to eating people.
Well, if it comes to that extreme of like, there's no food.
I feel like Marco would. Look at Marco's face.
He just said I mean.
Well, hold on. This comes like. The factors that you have to like keep in mind is if it's an post-apocalyptic type of
I can see it in your eyes, Marco. You would eat a person.
I would be the first one to kill a man.
I'd like maybe we should look for some other options, but I wouldn't rule it out. But I feel like you would jump right to it.
It's like, damn, we're on this island. Probably we're gonna be here for the next 10 years. So who's gonna die?
So but then again, you don't have that person to live, you know, to die, to eat from. So I mean, you're gonna run out.
No, well, the only situations I would eat. Hold on. The only situations I would probably be a cannibalist is a post-apocalyptic. Can't talk right now. Can't talk. Yeah, that. Or how you told me, it's like. Farmed? Yeah, well, you told me at IHOP, you were like, think about it. If, like, let's say in the future they start normalizing cannibalism, and like in 100 years, when a little kid grows up and they're like, the parents are like, oh yeah, we eat people. The little kid would be like, okay.
They wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah, they'd be like, okay.
They would just have a name for the meat. It wouldn't like because we don't call cow. We call it beef because it's easier.
So it's frowned upon because.
And that would be another situation that people would eat.
You wouldn't say I'm eating cow right now because when you picture an animal. When you say beef, you just picture a piece of meat.
Right.
So we would call it something like, I don't know, what's a Braco. We want some Braco.
Braco.
We got some Braco here, you know.
Yeah, some Marco.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But that's
we
like
farm them. We don't name them. We don't teach them language.
It makes you think. That's like if it starts becoming a normal thing in 100 years, people won't question it anymore.
But who do you pick though?
Every third baby.
Every third baby. He has it all planned. He's like, I'm gonna normalize this.
2, third baby.
Third baby. It's like, so wait, you mean like if it's triplets, the third baby, or you mean like
we walk into a nursery?
Oh, that would suck. Imagine for the mom. She's like so happy. She's like, oh my god, it's my baby. I'm sorry, ma'am. You're the third baby. What? You're in rotation. I'm so sorry.
People coming next.
I understand.
Try again in a few weeks.
I really like Braco, so it makes sense.
It's the law, ma'am. And she's like, I guess. As long as I can eat my baby's leg.
Babies, and every one of your 3 babies was the third baby.
Oh, that would suck. It's like, you're having triplets. Well, at least we'll be able to keep 2. It's like, I'm sorry, ma'am. We're gonna have to take all 3. Due to the time that your babies were born, each one was in rotation. I'm so sorry. Baby. Yeah. Oh my god. But
you think about it. You can keep your scars.
Huh?
You can keep your scars.
So that also will keep
the
memories. But like if you normalize something in years, it'll become something people won't question. It's kind of like racism. Before racism was something normal. It was people just people were born in like oh, racism is something normal. You know, back in the day,
call it racism because it's just a part of your life.
It's just something that your parents teach you, and you think it's normal to do. So back then, people would see people of color and they'd be like, I don't like those people because you were taught since you were little that those people were bad. So I get that if people start normalizing cannibalism in 100 years, no one will question it and they'll eat it.
It's like when sushi was first introduced to Americans, we were disgusted.
Because of raw meat.
We were like, that's gross. I'm never gonna eat that. And now sushi, I love sushi.
I love sushi too.
I didn't even think about it.
You want to get sushi after this? Holy crap!
Kamikaze.
What time do you want to end this? Because
we're at an hour. We should stop.
We're already an hour.
Well,
yeah, we're at an hour.
Well,
oh yeah, we did start like, what did we do? Like 10 minutes of nothing at the beginning when we press record.
Yeah, sure.
And
so we're good.
That beautiful segue to the Justice League.
So let's summarize what we talked about and let's see.
Yeah,
let's get into, because we're getting into that hour and 5 minutes.
How much is sushi though? Because I'm broke.
It's not that much.
Like $5.
It's like an $8 dish.
What are we on?
Sushi Domo would be a good place.
Who?
Sushi Domo.
Where's that?
Over there.
I have to be at work at 3.
Over there, close to over here. Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm coming here right before work. That's why I'm wearing this softball shirt.
You're gonna play softball?
No, I needs to be a Grand Prairie shirt, and this is a Grand Prairie shirt.
Oh, really? It has to be a Grand Prairie shirt.
A rec center. Yeah. I watch kids and stuff all day. Make sure they don't die.
Guys, like it sounded so weird when you said I watch kids. No, he's like you're like a babysitter.
I'm like a babysitter.
Okay, yeah, because you're like I watch kids for a living.
Kids. And I kind of did make eye contact.
Like the YMCA.
Yeah, it's like a YMCA.
It's like, oh, what's your place called? Oh, just River Legacy.
Yeah.
Sit there and stare sometimes.
Oh my god, I observe kids.
There's an after-school program. I just watch them after school, make sure they don't.
But they don't have school today.
Yeah, but we also do rentals. Like people.
All in. Let's get sushi.
People rent out the buildings, and someone rent out the building today. I gotta watch it.
Oh, the parties and stuff.
There's people that deliver sushi.
We can get it delivered here. Favor. Favor? Have you heard? Have you
afford that, Marco? I'm broke.
Favor?
I'll give you.
It's fine. We got you.
We
got you, Marco?
Yeah, we'll get you. We got you.
We got them covered.
Because my check is, like Cliff.
Yeah, you quit. I don't want you paying for my food.
I was getting paid yesterday, but they're like, "If you quit, we're gonna get it mailed to you." I'm like, you know how long that takes, lady?
Maybe they're like Tuesday.
Wait, they mailed it to you?
Yeah. I'm like, I can go pick it up. Like, oh, they're gonna send it to you by mail. We don't want you coming up here. I'm dangerous or something.
My shit up the place.
That's weird. They mailed it at you.
I got paid on Friday, but my check is super small.
That sucks.
Because I missed a week of work, so my check.
You did? Oh,
yeah,
spring break.
I went out of town, and then
you got sunburned. I saw your picture.
Yeah, I need a new job.
Me too.
I need a new job too.
No, but you got a good 40 hours a week.
I know, you got a weekend job for 9 to 5.
What do you? Is it 9 to 5? Is your job 9 to 5?
8 to 5.
8 to 5. Okay, I was like 8 to 5.
I'm just trying to say like that what it is.
I'm looking for an 8 to 5
they give me an hour.
You want to work where he works?
Yeah, you should apply where I work.
It's like numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you work well with keyboards?
I mean, sure.
Are we not from this generation,
right? I can pretend.
Because I don't think his boss likes
his boss? Why?
It's because I got him an interview at the place.
But I keep getting called all day from like people like, you want to finish the school, you want to do this, you want to do that.
So you kept getting called in the interview?
So he called me, he was like, this school. I was like, no, it's not, it's my number.
Jeez.
Yeah, my boss told me when he called, he's like, so I called your cousin, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like, I called him because he didn't show up, and then I was like, oh really? And he's like, yeah, but when I called him, he said it wasn't him. Like, and
then you know, like, you have the wrong number, sir. And then he was like, oh, I was calling from this job, and I recognized the name. And I was like, oh, you said Julio. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, it's me. Like, I know you.
Yeah.
His secretary was a bitch, too. Like, because I tried to call him to apologize for my, like, don't let it reflect on Marco. He's loyal, a lot good, or whatever. And that bitch will not let me talk to him. I was like, man, I need to talk to him. He was like, you can leave a message, and he'll probably call you back. I'm like, well, I don't want to call back. I'm available now. I'm like,
well, you could have left the message, because sometimes he's not on his at his desk.
No, but he was. She was like, he's at his desk, but she was
busy.
lying. She was lying. It was still a bitch, though.
I don't know because they always transfer calls
That's what I'm
to
saying.
him, and he gets pissed when they transfer calls to him because he's like customers are stupid. Like everybody knows that. Some customers are like really retarded, so they call for the stupidest questions. So then he gets kind of like frustrated because the secretary sometimes she doesn't know questions, like answers to questions about pipes and stuff like that. Yeah, and so she transferred the call immediately, and so he's like, "Oh my god!"
I had a job thingy for a receptionist at a dentist office, and I had the job, but then I didn't really show up for the first day because I forgot.
Oh my god! How do you forget your first day?
Because I had the other one, so I was like, oh, I was gonna go to that one and not show up to this one, but then I showed up to that one, and I forgot about this one.
That's funny. Oh my god, William.
Then you can't apply again. Not campus.
But you should have. Well, I don't know if they're hiring right now.
Data entry, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. That's easy enough.
Yeah, it's an easy 8 to 5 job, and then you get an hour lunch. So I even come. No,
you come home. Oh yeah, because you live really close to your job, don't you?
Yeah, I come home, I eat here, and then I go back.
Yeah, because I work in the same area he works in.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I work like literally down the street from his job.
Oh,
so I could probably keep my job.
Just walk in and apply,
and then do your job too.
Yeah, because we get off at 5.
Yeah, so I could probably go into my job at 6. Close because they close at 10. Get 4 hours in. I'll be banking.
I'll be banking.
Yeah, I would just need like.
I'll be making it rain at Sushi Domo. Just go in there and be like, give me the best. Give me one of each.
I'm trying to think. Because if I could have your job, I could move out. Because I have a friend, he'll rent me a room in his apartment, in his house for $500, everything.
Damn.
I'm set.
500.
And I'm set.
He's really cool. He does the open mics. He does the open mics with
me.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I mean that's how I know him.
Open mic?
Yeah.
He does open mic.
You open mic?
Yeah. That's why I was saying I had jokes because open mic.
Yeah, he does stand up. Yeah.
Oh, where?
In Dallas, and then I also do a spot in Denton too.
Do people do the stupid thing when you're like, hey, I'm a comedian? They're like, tell a joke.
Yeah.
Do they do that?
Yeah.
Do you hate that?
It's a thing.
I feel like if I was a comedian, I'd hate that.
I don't like it.
But you're right, that's your job though.
It's
like saying
but no, but like.
But it's kind of like I'm a mathematician.
Oh, right,
do math, and it's like.
It's just
damn, dude. Like,
we're doing it as a mathematician to do math.
Well, it's kind of the same,
Yeah,
right? Like,
I'm off the clock.
If I say I'm data entry, they'll be like, enter something. And I'll be like, no.
What's weird about it is,
road, help me with the road.
Is comedians constantly talk about how they hate people asking them to tell jokes on the street.
Yeah.
And people still do it all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think I would do that.
And you hate that? Do you hate that?
Yeah, it sucks because jokes that work on stage don't necessarily work in real life. So like I could tell you a joke that kills on stage, and if I told you in person, you just wouldn't like it. So
it's because it's different environment.
Yeah, it's a different environment. Right. So like I have a joke where I talk about that sketch where I say I'm trying to sell my soul to the devil, and he just doesn't want it. But to tell the joke, I have to get really sad. So if I get really sad when I tell you the joke, you're like, I'm sorry, because you're one person. It seems genuine.
Yeah, you'd be like, you okay, buddy?
Yeah, but on stage,
yeah, it's okay. You can try next time.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. You'll feel bad, you know.
Okay.
Whereas on stage, the crowd sees me and they're like, oh, he's just joking, right? Or I can do something to joke.
That's why I hate when people they go off on comedians when they joke about certain topics. Yeah, when they joke about gay people or when they joke about race or when they joke about, let's say, politics or something like that. People are like, well, screw you, man. You know, you have these views, and it's like, it's a joke, lady, like, or guy.
It make fun of celebrities too, like celebrities like take it too.
Yeah, like with Dave Chappelle. You've seen his new Netflix thing?
I haven't seen the second one yet.
Well, I haven't seen the second one either, but apparently he makes a joke about gays and transsexuals or something like that, and now people are going off on him, and it's like, dude, like, chill. It's a joke, you know. It's stand-up comedy. You're making jokes. It's not for real.
It's like Family Guy.
Don't take them serious. It's a joke.
The way I always look at it is, when you tell a joke like that, you have to make sure it's funny enough to justify.
Yeah.
What you're saying. So like, remember when I was telling you that I was like, I have a joke that's terrible.
Oh yeah.
And it's a terrible joke. It's like, it's funny, but it's not funny enough to justify how bad it is. You know.
There's comics and there's like insult comics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Louis C.K. he's very well known for making like extreme jokes.
Yeah.
To the point if If, like he said, if you were on a one-on-one and he tried to give you that joke, you'd be like, what the hell, dude? What's your problem?
You don't know what kind of jokes I tell. I could be a disgusting comedian, and you could ask me to tell you a joke at like Arby's, and now you want me to tell you this disgusting joke in the middle of an Arby's?
Yeah, people around will be like, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? But if you say it in that situation on stage, knowing that you're gonna hear jokes, because when you go to a comedy show, you're expecting a joke. You're not expecting the views of that person specifically. You're like expecting a joke. You know.
Also, your idea of a joke might not be what a stand-up joke is, because like every stand-up tells jokes differently. So like one stand-up might tell jokes based on like stories. So then we'll just tell you a story, and they'll let the humor unravel by the story. Where some stand-ups might tell you a joke that's a setup and a punchline. So they're not always set-up punchlines. So that's one reason it couldn't work.
When do you do that?
Yeah, I do it in a week because that's when they have open mics. I do it Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So.
Well, I have no job, so I should go watch one.
I have no job.
It's fun because when you watch open mics, especially around here, you're used to seeing top shelf comedians, like stuff you see with specials, and open mics you're not seeing that.
Yeah, you're seeing regular people that just go up there for fun.
That's like when you go up there.
Yeah, you just.
I was like, how much you get paid for that?
No, it's like your audition.
That's awesome.
You got paid for once, right?
I didn't get paid. I had a showcase spot actually, which is someone people pay to go in, and it was like a paid show. I didn't get paid, but it was happening, and then it got canceled. The show got canceled.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, the show got canceled because the guy that was putting it on got evicted from his house.
Yeah, it sucks. That was crazy. I was like, damn.
That's like the worst things that can happen to you. Evicted, eviction, repoed.
Yeah, he just messaged me. He was like, hey, show's off. And I was like, what? What's wrong? And he was like, I got evicted. And I couldn't even be mad at him because I was like, obviously, he's got much more important things to worry about. I can't.
My problem seems so
My problem
so
of not
little.
getting 10 minutes on stage means nothing now.
Where my 10 minutes?
Where my 10 minutes at, Rob? Jesus.
Like at one point you're like, Whataburger got my order wrong. What's wrong with this world? But then you hear about stuff like that and you're like, holy crap, my problems are nothing. My life is great.
He literally said, I got evicted. Can you help me pack up my records? And I was like, no.
No.
Okay,
bye.
Okay, well, let me know when the show's back on.
I know, it's like, well, let me know when you're gonna do it again.
It's just,
damn, that sucks. Poor guy.
Yeah, I just felt bad for him, so I couldn't.
Yeah, you can't say, you can't be like, well, this sucks.
So maybe next month you can give me another. I couldn't do that. I couldn't.
Yeah.
So that's
horrible timing if you do that.
Yeah, but that was the only time I actually had an audition for. I've had auditions for like actual shows, but I just never got it. And that was one time I got it, but it got canceled.
Oh damn! Universe sometimes they cooperate about my plans.
Damn.
With your plans.
That'll happen.
But that's awesome.
Yeah.
So is it open mic just for like comedians, or is it like?
No, you can sign. Like if you wanted to sign up, you could sign up. Anybody could sign up. Oh, the one in Denton is also music. The one in Denton's a music and comedy mix, but the ones I do in Dallas are comedy only.
I have horrible stage fright. I wouldn't be.
I guess I shake before I go on stage.
Yeah, you tell me, but you say that as soon as you see the spotlight and the mic.
Yeah, once I'm on stage, it kind of melts away, and you're in the moment. It's very easy.
A lot of times you can't even see anybody.
I can see people clear as day.
Well, I'm blind too, but...
Do you focus on one person, or do you kind of like look around?
It's like if I'm doing really bad and there's one person that's really liking it, I focus on them. But like there was one time when I was killing, like everybody in the audience was just dying. Yeah. People were crying, laughing, and I was looking at everybody because it was amazing.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah,
I bet it's a good feeling when you hear the whole room laughing.
Yeah. It was the first time I'd ever played this one club in Dallas in Deep Ellum. It was the first time I'd ever been there. My friend Spencer told me to play.
How many people were there? Like
it was full.
Approximately.
It was a full room.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So approximately how many? Like 50?
I'm trying. There's maybe 5 seats per table, and then like 5, 10, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. So like 40 people, 40, 50 people.
40, 50 people. That's a lot.
Yeah,
Well, but it'd be better to do it with more people than just one person.
Yeah. One person's harder to make laugh than a crowd, because with the crowd, if you get a couple people laughing,
then you'll be okay.
It kind of softens everybody.
You can tell your friends, sit here, sit there.
Yeah,
just laugh.
I know, right? Just kind of like organize it.
But yeah, I killed. It was the first time I ever went. I killed this entire audience.
That's awesome.
And then
that is awesome.
Yeah, but like this past Tuesday. Bombed completely, just nuts, nothing at all.
No laughs.
There was one guy, and he was going, and he was kind of just laughing with his shoulders. And I was looking at, because he was the only one giving me anything, so I was looking at him the entire time.
But do you think that was like a forced laugh, kind of like?
I don't know.
This guy's trying.
I don't care. It was something.
Yeah, it was,
I just got to get through my time.
When I would do theater, because I also know how to stage fright. Because
I guess vicious stage fright.
I guess I'm used to it now, but I can't see anything with this. Because I guess it's different spotlights maybe, but the theater shit would blind me.
Yeah.
But they also get.
It also depends on the what's it called, the
spotlight.
Yeah, where they put it at. Yeah, if they put it like close to like a little more down where the audience is, then you're obviously not gonna see. Yeah. But if they put it well like on the top, where you can't it's out of your area of vision, you'll be able to see the audience.
But see, it's also more terrifying showing your own stuff. Like at least with theater, I was
you're hiding someone else's lines.
Yeah. But when you're doing that,
that's like you. Yeah, that's just you.
I'm like, hey guys, this is what I find funny. I hope you find it funny too. And they're like, no. And it's like,
that's even more terrifying. I guess probably if I was doing that. Like I don't think I would do comedy because I don't think I'm funny. So
I don't think I'm funny either. So it's okay.
Just look at that. Okay. But yeah, I'd be like, I don't even remember. That would terrify me if I was doing like someone would say, "Go up there and be funny." I'd be like, "Oh, I'm nervous."
Hello guys, I'm funny.
I'll probably talk about my life and see if you find it funny, I got fired at the same time. Actually, I was almost getting. Thank God I quit though, because I was like 16 points. Like,
I think it's funny how you
they do a point system, but actually you should if you get 3, you're fired. But I kind of my boss was cool with me.
So you had 16.
Yeah, I think it's funny how you were saying that if you had to go up there, you talk about your life to see if they like laugh at your life. Because that's what most comedians do. They talk about the horrible things that happen to their life, and those are the funniest things.
Yeah. Like my friend Spencer, he talks about his life a lot, and his is really funny. But I don't talk about my life a lot because I don't know how.
You don't know how. That's why I love Louis C.K. because he always talks about his life and his kids, and
it's trickier than you think it is. It's a lot tricky because you have to like tell about your life, but you gotta spruce it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
But when you talk about other things, then it's easy because
it's not your stuff.
Yeah.
That's why. But it is your acting. Man.
I think the closest thing I get to talking about my life is when I say I'm entering season 8 of Smallville. that is a thing that happened to me.
Season 8.
How
many seasons is it?
Like 10. And I was entering season 8 at the time.
How did that show get the budget to keep going?
There's 22 episodes per season. So that means 66 more episodes.
And each one is what, an hour?
Each one is an hour.
Was that the first superhero TV show?
I think so.
No, there was a Flash in the 90s.
Oh, true.
Oh, well, yeah, back in the day.
Oh, Wonder Woman too.
Yeah, and then Batman had its own show in the 60s.
All kinds of shows. Superman, I think Superman had a show. But yeah.
But Superman, that's the first TV show he had, right?
Yeah.
Was it a TV show? Oh, right. I was like, serious about Superman?
Like, no, that's what we're talking about for the past.
Hour.
But yeah,
it's, my bad.
Maybe on CW. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Or WB. I think it's WB.
They're bringing them back.
What?
No. Superhero TV shows. Like one of my favorite on Netflix is Daredevil.
I like Jessica Jones.
I tried watching it.
You didn't like it? I like Jessica Jones.
It's alright.
I when I first watched Daredevil, I was like, this is really good, and then I was scared to watch Jessica Jones because I was like, maybe it's not gonna be as good as Daredevil.
Jessica Jones?
It's the other superhero one.
She's also in Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, and then
Hell's Kitchen.
I watched Jessica Jones, and I was like, Daredevil's trash.
Are you serious?
And then I watched the second season of Daredevil, and I was like, oh my god, the Punisher's amazing.
Yeah, the second season was.
But now I'm just waiting for Jessica Jones to come back.
I had I watched maybe 4 episodes of Jessica Jones and I couldn't get into it.
I loved it. I like.
I know there's Luke Cage.
I couldn't watch Luke Cage.
I haven't seen it. I haven't even tried.
I haven't even started it. Yeah.
That's a Marvel one too.
Yeah.
I like superheroes. I'm like,
And he's also a part of that.
Because he was in Jessica
universe.
Jones, and I wasn't interested in when he was in Jessica Jones. Every scene he was in, I was like, you're boring.
Yeah, You don't really care who he is, but apparently he's well known.
He's strong, and then he's invincible.
Yeah.
That's his powers.
oh,
Yeah, it really is. He's invincible.
like
And there's also the new show, Iron Fist,
Yeah, I haven't seen
that
that.
I don't even know who he is. Uh-huh.
Wow, damn! Marvel has a bunch of superheroes.
Yeah.
I mean, they all do.
Yeah. But on Netflix, they're coming up with all these shows. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I love them. Well, not all of them, but
I think it's
people are liking them. So
The villain in Jessica Jones is good.
that guy looks evil
Yeah, he's a good villain.
because he messes with
what's his-
people's minds.
Kilgrave. His name's Kilgrave.
Kilgrave.
He's good. He played the Doctor in Doctor Who.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was a doctor.
Damn.
He's like, I don't know which doctor, like the 12th or something like that, but he's good. He's a good villain.
I'll give the rest of the episodes a try then.
You gotta.
for Doctor Who.
No, for
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. Yeah.
What is she? Is she supposed to be a superhero too?
Yeah, she's super strong.
Oh, okay.
Is she like Luke Cage also?
Yeah, she's basically Luke Cage.
But she's not as invincible as him, is she?
I don't know all her powers because she used to be a superhero, but she stopped being a superhero.
And she became like a PI, right?
Yeah, she became PI.
Public ratings.
No, private investigator.
Oh.
You almost got it. You almost had it.
Yeah.
All right. Holy crap! It's about to be 2:00. We should wrap this up.
This episode of the Babble.
Oh, well, I thought you were saying it. Well, that wraps up this episode of the Babble Podcast. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening and watching. Tune in next week for another episode of the podcast. You can leave us comments down below if you want to pitch in topics for us to talk about. Please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.